What's up, people of YouTube? I'm here to give you guys 3 videos in one. The first part of the video will be an unboxing / overview of the PT Performance Tool 2-speed electric heat gun that I got from Fry's. The second part of the video will be a tutorial on how to properly use that heat gun to reball your graphics processor on your MacBook Pro. And then the third part of the video will be a short, small vlog of me and my son first time inside Fry's department store. If you've never heard of Fry's, it's pretty much the closest thing to shopping online without actually shopping online, meaning that it has everything that you will find online inside the store. You know, pretty much 99% of the stuff, like electronics and stuff like that, computers, everything. Me and my son was in there going crazy. But anyways, the only thing they didn't have was camera lenses, which kind of surprised me. But anyways, as you can see, you know, I'm showing off the heat gun right now, and compared to I got big hands, so compared to my hands, you know, the gun is pretty big. So as I proceed to unscrew the screws from the bottom of my MacBook, I'm gonna go ahead and read you guys a box of the specifications of this bad boy. It says deliver powerful heated airflow, 2-speed fan easily adjusts heat level from 572 degrees to 932 degrees Fahrenheit. Excellent for removing / stripping paint and varnish, shrinking / softening adhesives, molding and welding plastics, heat shrink tubing, and thawing / drying. Wattage 1500 watts, amps 12.5, voltage 120 volts, AC 60 hertz, cord length 6 feet. Now the first thing you want to remove once you get to the inside is the power. Now I did disconnect one other wire before I did this, which you do not want to do, but you know, just in case you end up damaging something, you always want to disconnect the power first, you know, first and foremost. So as I fast forward, you know, I recommend use tweezers to disconnect a lot of this stuff, pretty much all of it, just because it's a better, you know, give you better leverage. And for the record, this is my first time doing like voiceover to where I'm watching the video as I'm giving the voice commentary, so it's kind of weird and different for me, but you know, just bear with me if it sound kind of off. So like I said, use the tweezers, take your time with it, bam, pop that bad boy off. Hey, I might get used to this, I might start liking these. Next, disconnect the fan. You know, just take your time with it. You know, you're not in no rush. It's better to take your time and take a long time to do this than to rush and mess up a wire or, you know, something on a circuit board. Then, you know, your fix is for naught. That cable right there, you got to be careful. That has a hinge. That's the only thing that has a hinge on it. Anybody that used to work on PS2s know about them hinges. Them bad boys easy to mess up. And it was real dusty inside there, so I took the opportunity to take my, you know, little brush thing and brushed around inside there. Got a lot of dust out, which is also dust cause heat. So you want to make sure you know, while you got that opportunity, you got your MacBook open, go ahead and clean the bad boy out. Make sure you unscrew all the necessary screws that's holding down the motherboard. You know, they're not hard to spot. Now, as far as removing the motherboard, you want to be careful. Lift up the left side first and kind of like wiggle it, because of this right here. It may be other wires attached. Let's go ahead and zoom in up on that. Bam. You know, so let's go ahead and disconnect that. Boom. Now we're free. Free at last, free at last. Motherboard, we're free at last, motherfucker. Alright, so bam, we got it on out. Next step will be to take off the heat sink, which is that black part you see. For the people that's not, you know, terminology savvy. So let's go ahead and fast forward. Unscrew all that, bam, 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 bam. Fast forward all that shit, boy. Boom, dipping. That's my real speed right there. That's me working fast. All right, let me get this shit off second. So we got that bad boy off, as you can see. Now next step is to grab some alcohol, a little wipe or paper towel, and just put a little bit up on there, nice, just little damp, and just wipe it. You know, get the old thermal paste off. Now, if you don't know what the thermal paste is used for, it's pretty much sits between the heat sink and the processor. It's a heat distributor, pretty much. Without that, the processor will overheat like crazy, and you'll have to do this over and over and over again on any computer. All right, so grab my old trusty heat gun and set my timer to 5 minutes, set the heat gun to the first setting, which is 572 degrees, and went ahead and got to work. Go ahead and grab another angle. So just want to make sure the heat is distributed across the processor evenly. So you want to kind of move the heat gun around a little bit, don't really leave it inside one spot necessarily. Now the thermal paste, go ahead and, normally I would spread it on like I would do on my when I built my PC. I kind of like spread like a super thin layer across evenly, but I decided just to go ahead and do it the simple way. Put a little dab of it on the on the graphics processor, and then put a little strip on the other processor. And as you screw the heat sink back on and everything, the thermal paste is going to spread out across the whole processors. So basically, when it comes to Apple, they want you to pay $500 to do exactly what I just did. This is all they do when you take it into Apple. When you pay them $500, they just do exactly that. The only difference is they ask is probably more lazy, and they probably run it under a factory automatic machine that applies a certain amount of heat on it, and then run it across a conveyor belt, pack it back into the MacBook housing, and ship it back to you. So I'm showing you how to do something that's going to cost you only $25 and take you only about 2 to 3 hours. And the only reason why I take that long is because you want to take your time. You don't want to lose any screws. You don't want to mess up any wires. Other than that, it's even quicker than that. As you can see, I'm all signed in, Emily on the films, and yeah, and a fun fact, this was actually edited on my MacBook, so this whole overall video is to show you that, hey, it worked. I got this whole video edited and up, well, at this moment, as I'm doing a voiceover, nothing's edited, but I'm assuming that it's edited and up. Me and my son decided to stop at Fry's, what I'm saying? If it's overrated, I'm slapping all y'all that said, that always told me to come to Fry's. I've never been here before, like ever, since we were inside the vicinity. Let's stop over here, see what they're working with, see if they can get me to buy something. That's how I go. When I go to stores and I got a little bit of money, I'm like, let me see if they can get me to persuade me to buy something. If not, you get a damn thing. Fries. It's pretty empty. Everybody's not getting off work. Shit.
Mondays.
See if I can use my Walmart discount card. Man, Fry's about to make me go broke, y'all. I should never came inside this motherfucker.
All the way there.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, so we just chilling, boy. This one of the chairs I'm buying too. I like how this feels. Okay. The butt part could be kind of softer. I probably might have to get a little butt cushion. But other than that, this bad boy is ain't more comfortable than those chairs over there, though. I might end up walking out one of these because I was already talking about getting another keyboard for a long time. And how you turn this shit on, boy? Yeah, keyboards went down in prices too. Only like $100 and something bucks, boy. And this one right here. We headed back in the car. This turned to an actual damn vlog, shit. We headed to the car though. Where my keys at? And I did buy some stuff, but I brought some stuff that I was about to buy anyways. I just ended up buying it from here. Some actual stuff that I need. I need this for my headphones. Got a little cheap one or whatever. And a heat gun to fix my MacBook Pro. And then the thermal paste, so when you put it back, together, for the heat sink. That's what Apple does. They fix it with the heat fix, where they put the processor under the heat, and then after that, they wait for a little while, put everything back together, put the little thermal stuff back up on there, and then send it back out to you. Charge you $500, for that. Or you can just do it yourself. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little vlog. Overall, the heat gun is a very good buy. It's only $20 at Fry's. If you need something if you know you're gonna do something extremely heavy duty, you're working out in the field doing something, heavy duty construction, heavy duty, heat work, you don't want to buy no damn $20 heat gun. You want to get something that got a longer cable, higher amps. This is for the people, for like hobby people that's stripping away, little stickers off they MacBook or, you know, doing little projects at home and stuff like that. So that's why I got this one, and that's why this suited me for the project that I did it for. So $25 plus a little bit of patience, or you can go the lazy route, $500, you know, and have somebody do it for you. Your choice.